Your thoughts want to fly, while your soul is in stillness. Trust the soul's message. Yeah. Don't let your mind make you crazy. The soul does want to be still. Let the soul be still. Join the soul. Care for your soul. Yeah. Feels like it's very fitting I Ching for this week. It is the qua, the section, the hexagram for the week of November 19th, 2018. Yeah. The week of gratitude. Make it that. Thanksgiving. Whether you're an American or not, doesn't matter. Have a week of Thanksgiving. Don't have to kill a turkey. But do it. Celebrate. It's wonderful to have the memory of sitting around a table with your fellows and speaking of what you're grateful for. It's beautiful. It's a connection to the divine. And how do you get there? Well, you go easy. Because this week it's number 57, Sun, the gentle. Yeah. It's a double hexagram, above and below. It's the gentle wind. You see, the truth in this situation is hidden now. So you will benefit by being as constant as a gentle, penetrating wind. In this you bring your truth into the light, for it's that truth, once revealed, that removes all obstacles, ones that have obstructed you from your freedom and from your connection to the divine. These obstacles are attitudes and patterns that you've adopted out of fear. Maybe you inherited them. That's possible. But it's your lack of confidence in this connection to oneness, to understanding this oneness of our universe. Yes, we're individuals, for sure. But we must understand this connection that we have, this beautiful, gentle connection. When you find these attitudes, these harsh attitudes that get in the way, gently correcting them. By correcting old attitudes and patterns, you'll find the ones that close the curtain between you and the truth of the situation that you are now facing. Stealth is a watchword as the silence of the gentle is invoked. Be steady and correct your actions. To make changes in attitudes and patterns and to influence those of others, use gentle persuasion and build trust. Note well, trust will not be achieved by raising the sword of control or manipulation or criticism or being forceful. Being correct, thoughtful, and consistent is necessary now to proceed toward your success, towards your abundance, towards your acceptance. Times like these can get frustrating as you see the pace with which your associates or your friends are moving in their actions. Just soften now. Bend with the situation. Don't try to push it. Don't confuse gentleness now with being weak. It's not that. You're simply adapting to the momentum of others, but with an attitude of correctness as you gently proceed towards your desired outcome. As a steady, gentle wind bends a tree slowly to its form, so will gentle persuasion soften the hardest attitudes. A powerful and sudden wind can tear the landscape, strip trees bare, rip them up by the roots. Know that in dealing with your mates or your business associates or with your health, harsh attitudes or words that are harsh or actions that are fierce can cause destruction, and it can take years to repair it. Centuries, maybe. Take note of the lesson of the tree perching on a cliff above the sea. Because it has made an artful adaptation to the wind, dancing with the wind, it has remained rooted, and it's strong, and it's beautiful. Mimic this art of nature. Balance is called for in your situation. First, achieve balance within yourself. Renew your practice. Is it meditation, proper diet, exercise? All of it's important. If you're to remove the obstacles to success and accomplishments, you must put together this formula for yourself. You must be inwardly strong to be outwardly gentle. We know that. You'll need endurance to bring your dreams, your projects, your relationship to fruition. The idea of the gentle penetrating wind is an easy one to imagine. Your influence must be consistent. You cannot let up. You must be gently persuasive. Continue with these small acts until the obstacles disappear. Then, without anyone really noticing, the obstruction is gone, and the light in your situation is revealed. The curtain has lifted. Gentleness is a much more powerful tactic than using force, than being coercive or using anger. Tell no one that they're wrong. And don't tell people that you've caught them in their lie. Useless. If they've done things that are dishonorable, just know it. If you call them out, it's only going to increase and feed the negativity that created the obstacle in the first place. If you attempt to remove the obstruction or change behavior with aggressive means, it will only return later as an even bigger monster than when it was first rearing its head into your situation. Your mind can be reactive, and the ego, the critical judge, would have you raise the proverbial sword to slash away at the obstacle before you. No, don't go there. Don't threaten. Don't be coercive. That's the movement of weak people, of the ineffective. Temper any such impulses and slow down. Move at the same or slower pace than those you encounter in your situation. Move slowly, persuasively, and gently, but do move. Be alert and be non-stop with gentle penetration. Just as the seasons persist year after year, as they renew the life cycle on earth, so you must learn from this sage example. Be persistent, enduring, and gentle. Be gentle. You know, if you've gotten a puppy, you want to train it. You want to teach it to, relieve itself outside or on the paper, newspaper in the house. It won't work to yell at the dog when they miss or when they leave a mess. Being harsh will only raise the dog's fear and anxiety and make the situation worse. Very messy. The proper action is to gently but firmly put the dog outside or on the paper, over and over again, until it's learned this new behavior. This new behavior does not come about by just doing this once. It's a repeated practice. And when accomplished correctly, the dog is rewarded. And thus, the proper behavior becomes a good habit. One time I lived in a house in Echo Park where I could observe a small horse corral. I'd watch the horses being caught to be saddled and ridden. If a rider's approach was sudden and harsh, the animal would run away and try not to be caught. But when I watched the more experienced riders catch their horses, they were gentle and slow and steady. The horse then is willing to be caught through persistent gentleness. So it is in your situation. Gently repeat through words or actions until the change is in place and the obstacle is removed. By being gentle, correct, and persistent, you develop trust. And it's trust that brings things to continuing order and ultimately to success. You can now create a magical situation. And as it is with all good magic, no one can really tell you just how the result was achieved. You see, they just know that it was. The consistent teaching contained in Sun is to move toward slow, deliberate actions, moving towards your goal of desire, what you desire, slowly, easily, and be invisible. Like the gentle wind, we don't see it, but it works. And it's never harsh, nor does it ever give up. You be that. Don't give up. Don't give up. Be persistent with the strength of the steady, gentle wind. Proceed in this way, and you will be loved and trusted. There's no doubt about that. And in turn, you will love and you will trust. That is a good result. This is the road less traveled, the road to abundance and understanding. We could call it the Grail Search. It's there. It's beautiful. Be grateful for your gifts this week. Counting your blessings is a powerful elixir for healing an agitated mind and a heart that is sore. Be the wind. Let your love be as a warm, gentle wind. It'll be returned, and you will be comforted. And there's no doubt about that. You will find great comfort, great knowing, and great beauty. For those of you who are here in my little hometown on the Caribbean, in Tulum, on Wednesday, November 21st, from 4 to 6 p.m., I'm giving a workshop. It's free. It's a Thanksgiving event. It's the archaeology of the soul. It's a few hours of gratitude with your brothers and sisters. If you're close by, come. Be worth the drive down here. It's free. I do ask for a donation. There's a wonderful group here that takes care of the dogs of Tulum, the street dogs, and they spay them and care for them and find them homes. So that's where the money goes, all of it. So that'll be my service for Thanksgiving. And you too, find a place to be of service in your life. There's nothing like it. It's just a beautiful thing. Yeah, you're doing it for others, but man, it feels so good, you know? So be grateful, be loving, be kind, be gentle. Be gentle. And just for a minute with me, close your eyes, not if you're driving, but close your eyes, and see that little tree on the mountain, on the cliff above the ocean. And see how the wind is constant and steady and has made it into a beautiful form, almost like a giant bonsai. See that? That was done by the wind. Namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my goddess sisters. In Lakesha Lakin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. I do. All right, so be gentle. You know, listen to some gentle music, or go listen to the sea, or go listen to the wind in the trees, or see what the sound is that the snow makes as it falls. If it's cold where you are, dress warm and go outside and listen to the weather. Let Gaia speak to you this week. Listen to her. Your thoughts want to fly while your soul is in stillness. Trust the soul's message. Yeah, be gentle. Go easy. Love yourself. For I love you, and that's the truth. Travel well, travel safe, keep the wind at your back. Fly with the wings of angels. And if you're going home for the holidays, you're in that airport or in the car, just open up a beautiful light around you so that people will see that you are gentle and slow and steady. Don't push. Get to the airport early for sure, but don't push. Namaste. Namaste. Wednesday, November 21st, Sonara, Tulum. My friends Charlie and Daniela opening the doors of their beautiful sanctuary. And when you get a minute, dance the dance of love.